Being an outsider to the club and country would work against Flick from the get-go. Faltering results would likely prompt the Spanish press to question what this German coach truly understands about the club's identity. But being an outsider may also be his greatest asset. Unlike a Barcelona legend like Xavi or Koeman, Flick would be given a clean slate and wouldn't need to live up to the legacy and expectations that come with being a foreign player, nor would he feel compelled to uphold the club's traditional style of play. While Xavi and many of his predecessors favored a possession-based 4-3-3 formation, Flick is a strong proponent of the more traditional and pragmatic 4-2-3-1, which offers more balance in attack and defense. Swapping the 4-3-3 for the 4-2-3-1 would greatly favor Barca's midfield, which has lacked balance in recent years. A double pivot could feature the experienced İlkay Gündoğan alongside a more defensive-minded player, and allow Pedri or Gavi to operate in a more favorable number 10 position. Additionally, Barca's long-standing search for a new defensive number 6 could be sidelined under Flick. Teams don't necessarily depend on that type of player. Due to Flick's approach, we could see the club's transfer priorities change, with the already limited funds potentially directed towards acquiring a world-class left winger instead. Meanwhile,
Lewandowski! And finally he delivers 41 goals! Robert Lewandowski!
Barcelona's attack. Robert Lewandowski, whose frustrations under Xavi were well known, thrives in a system with a target man. The striker would be required to do less of the things he doesn't excel in, which is joining in the possession, while the players around.
I'm finally here. My heart is pounding. 50,000 fans screaming. I can't get my breath. The whistle sounding.
Barcelona. First of all, the club is really unbelievable. I can't. The hours I'm here in Barcelona, it's amazing because everyone here in the club loves this club and try to do his best that they have success. And this is their philosophy they have. It's similar like mine, so all possession and really attacking football. These are the things I love, and we work about that. Barcelona has one of the best academy in the world, and they have a good mix between experienced player and also the young talent player. And I think we have to improve them, that they can improve, and this is our job to work together with Deco, with the president Laporta. For me, it's very important, the teamwork, and this is also we have to live together about that, and also to care about what we focused on. And I'm really happy to do this with these guys.
drawn.
Viene el centro, clave, gol.
Barcelona.
Oh, that's a fantastic save. Wonderful goalkeeping.
Ronaldo. Barcelona.
I won some titles with Bayern Munich, and my hunger is really big for titles, and I would like to stay on this path with Barcelona, and I think we can achieve a lot together. And this is an important thing.
Lopez.
And he saved it. This is some goalkeeper.
Valero.
Technical, tactical player, but not as physical as...
Ronaldo. Pablo. Ronaldo.
Oh, this is a good game, Clive. It's very close. I'm loving it. The crowd here are really enjoying it. I'm sure the viewers at home are really absorbed by this one. It's a classic contest.
For me, it's really important that you support us.
Not much subtlety. He's launched himself
team.
there.
I think together we can achieve a lot with this amazing team. And yeah, this is
Averted for now.
Oh, and how important a goal will that prove to be. Time almost up.
Pedri.
Oh, yes. Great save by the keeper.
Lam. Lewandowski.
Nothing you can do to stop a goal like that. They just passed the ball round and through them. Marvellous teamwork.
They kept it for ages, Clive. A brilliant move and a great goal.
Oh, he saved it. A great save. It's a real chance.
Oh, they really should have been made to pay. It so nearly came off for him.
Well, he's certainly the player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Ronaldo. Balls come loose and the chase is on. Ronaldo!
Shoot.
Okay, Männer, was haben wir gesagt? Was brauchen wir aussehen? Auf der letzten Höhe hier und hier brauchen wir Breite. Was ist hier? Null! Wir machen sie zu einfach, um den Ball zu verteidigen. Wir haben keine Tiefe. Hier und hier.
Away from immediate danger.
Das kann nicht wahr sein. Vielleicht über den Ball hier. Lasst ihn von der einen Seite auf die andere Seite. Von der einen Seite auf die andere Seite.
All about the quality of the delivery and
aber es geht
away
los,
with
Männer.
nothing.
Ich glaube, es geht los hier.
And this is Lewandowski.
Oh, wouldn't you know? The goalkeeper saved it.
Druck draufbringen, drehst zu
Got a
langsam.
chance here.
Hier richtig drauf.
Oh, wouldn't you
Hier
know?
investiert
The
nochmal Angst,
goalkeeper
dass der Trainer.
saved
Wenn
it.
er nicht mehr kann, darf er gerne die Hand geben, aber haben wir genügend Spieler draußen.
Pedri.
Okay? Jeder Einzelne.
Kone. Pedri.
Männer, wir können jetzt hier sitzen mit 2 Toren, 3 Toren Vorsprung.
Nothing you can do to stop a
Ja,
goal
wir können
like
jetzt den
that.
runterspielen.
They just
Aber jetzt
passed
müssen
the
wir zeigen,
ball
was
round
wir
and through them.
Es liegt an
Marvellous
euch.
teamwork.
Liegt an
They
euch,
kept
ganz
it for
alleine.
ages, Clive.
Liegt an euch total.
Brilliant move and a great goal.
What a great! And he picks someone out.
What about it?
That's not the place to lose it.
Stegen did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Tied it in up well, no bother.
Barcelona endured a disappointing trophyless season, stoking the fires of desperation within their executive board. Yearning for radical change, they sought a visionary manager with a distinct tactical philosophy and a proven track record of winning titles. So out went Xavi and in stepped Hansi Flick. Yes, the same architect behind Bayern's infamous A2 Champions League demolition of Barcelona. Now entrusted with reviving the Catalan giants, he stands poised to usher in a new era at the Camp Nou. The club is now primed for a revolution, one which Flick could be remembered for leaving a lasting Johan Cruyff-esque imprint on their DNA. Here are the 4 factors that will be key in this transformation. Barcelona have long been known for their tiki-taka, prioritizing possession and intricate passing. But while this philosophy has yielded success in the past, the club has been guilty of ignoring the evolving demands of the modern game, which call for intensity, high work rate, and physicality. With Flick now at the helm, Barca can finally move forward in a new direction. The German favors a more direct attacking approach, prioritizing efficient ball progression into the final third. It's a model that doesn't abandon possession entirely, but emphasizes quicker transitions from defense to attack. This directness could prove particularly effective against high-pressing teams, where instead of getting bogged down in midfield, Barca would aim to bypass the press and exploit space behind the defense with quicker passes and long balls. Flick's emphasis on verticality and pace pioneers an expansive style, even at the expense of midfield play if it means unleashing their forwards to maximum effect. It's also a model centered on effort, one that produced Flick's legendary Bayern Munich side that recorded the most sprints out of any team in Europe, and consequently outran their opponents on their way to winning the sextuple in 2020. Flick then followed up that historic campaign with another Bundesliga title in his only full term as their manager. He enjoyed great success with the Rekordmeister, coming out of nowhere and quickly announcing himself as one of the best footballing minds in Europe. However, there's no guarantee he will replicate that triumph at Barcelona. Far from it. More so, his disastrous spell with the German national team, where he won only 12 out of 25 games and oversaw their 2022 World Cup group stage exit, calls for cautious optimism. But in Barcelona's current state, embracing a modern approach could provide the much-needed inspiration. Perhaps Flick was never going to succeed with the national team, as he's the type of coach that thrives in a club setting, where he can dedicate time to mold players and thoroughly instill his ideas. Importantly, having been humbled by his national team failures, Flick will now be driven more than ever to prove himself by delivering success at Barcelona. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far, please subscribe so that you don't miss out on our future videos. Germans are all about technical excellence, and so is Barcelona. Flick may look every bit like a Barca disciple, given his preference for possession-based attacking football. But the key difference is that he will likely care less about the romance of the game. Xavi was a nice guy that the players loved, but perhaps that was his greatest weakness. Flick, by contrast, strikes as a guy who demands intensity from his players, much like Pep Guardiola does. Ultimately, this may be what Barca's players need most: accountability and merit-based coaching. Not just having ideas, but having the willingness to follow through to ensure the players understand what's expected. So just maybe, a fresh perspective from outside of Spain and the club itself is what Barca needs right now. One of Joan Laporta's biggest concerns with Flick's candidacy was whether he could communicate effectively in Spanish or English, the two main languages used in the Barca dressing room. However, reports indicate Flick has improved his English in recent months, and he could easily supplement his staff with members who can ease his communication with the team. There's also the unique challenge posed by the Barcelona entorno, a term coined by Cruyff to describe the noise that is constantly generated around the club, by the media, the fans, the politics of its executive board, you name it. It's a challenge that has contributed to the end of arguably every Barca manager's tenure. To watch our video on the insanity of managing Barcelona, click the card at the top right corner. being an outsider to the club and country would work against Flick from the get-go. Faltering results would likely prompt the Spanish press to question what this German coach truly understands about the club's identity. But being an outsider may also be his greatest asset. Unlike a Barcelona legend like Xavi or Koeman, Flick would be given a clean slate and wouldn't need to live up to the legacy and expectations that come with being a foreign player, nor would he feel compelled to uphold the club's traditional style of play. While Xavi and many of his predecessors favored a possession-based 4-3-3 formation, Flick is a strong proponent of the more traditional and pragmatic 4-2-3-1, which offers more balance in attack and defense. Swapping the 4-3-3 for the 4-2-3-1 would greatly favor Barca's midfield, which has lacked balance in recent years. A double pivot could feature the experienced İlkay Gündoğan alongside a more defensive-minded player, and allow Pedri or Gavi to operate in a more favorable number 10 position. Additionally, Barca's long-standing search for a new defensive number 6 could be sidelined under Flick. His teams don't necessarily depend on that type of player. Due to Flick's approach, we could see the club's transfer priorities change, with the already limited funds potentially directed towards acquiring a world-class left winger instead. Meanwhile,
Lewandowski! And finally he does it! 41 goals! Robert Lewandowski!
Barcelona's attack. Robert Lewandowski, whose frustrations under Xavi were well known, thrives in a system with a target man. The striker would be required to do less of the things he doesn't excel at, which is joining in the possession, while the players around him would be tasked with creating goal-scoring chances for him. Last season, he was substituted in Barca's final 5 games by Xavi, who had been pushing for the 34-year-old to be sold. The departure was unlikely. Flick's arrival now leaves the pole in a very safe place. Lewandowski was a central figure in Flick's treble-winning Bayern team. Operating from 4-2-3-1 with possession, Flick would ask his fullbacks to stay high and wide to deliver crosses to their dominant striker, supported by the width and trickery of Serge Gnabry, Kingsley Coman and Leroy Sané. Bayern's average 24.4 crosses per 90 minutes that season were the highest of any Bundesliga side, underpinning their focus on width and delivery into the box. Meanwhile, at Barca, crossing has become an increasingly prominent part of their attacking approach in recent years, and a shift to a 4-2-3-1 would only further accentuate their effectiveness at creating goal-scoring opportunities.
Top-class goalkeeping!
Player dissatisfaction with Xavi's lax training regimen was reportedly a major factor in his dismissal. In contrast, the incoming Flick is known for his strict, demanding approach. The German's direct attacking style generates a high volume of turnovers, which his relentless gegenpressing system, focused on quickly regaining possession high up the pitch, helps offset. However, such a high-pressing system requires exceptional athleticism and physicality, which have been severely lacking at Barcelona due to their inclination toward developing technical footballers. Players can now expect a significant increase in training intensity, which has become essential in modern-day football. And it will be intriguing to see how Flick can leverage this to elevate Barcelona's game. Barcelona are getting their hands on an experienced and elite coach, with a trophy-filled resume that is tipped to offset a total revolution at the club. Replacing Xavi with Flick was a gamble for Laporta, and he certainly went about it with an incredible lack of respect and professionalism. But in the end, it can be argued that it was a decision that was probably in the best interest of the club, and one that could ultimately pay off.
This is a good game, Clive. It's very close. I'm loving it. The crowd here are really enjoying it. I'm sure the viewers at home are really absorbed by this one. It's a classic contest.
Oh, he stopped it!
Shaping up at Camp Nou.
Top-class goalkeeping! Oh, nearly crept in!
With the corner. What a pleasure to watch two teams playing really good, open, attractive football. That's what this game is all about.
That's a try! It's anyone's ball! They've scored!
first of all, I would like to say thank you to everyone who's included. Yes, it's a big honor and also a dream for me to sign a contract here in Barcelona to work for this club, for this amazing club. And I'm happy to start. First of all, the club is really unbelievable. I can't. The hours I'm here in Barcelona, it's amazing because everyone here in the club loves this club and try to give his best that they have success. And for this is the philosophy they have. It's similar like mine, so all possession and really attacking football. These are the things I love.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
You're always vulnerable immediately after scoring. There's a chance of a break here. Oh, penalty!
Barcelona has one of the best academy in the world, and they have a good mix between experienced player and also the young talent player. And I think we have to improve them, that they can improve. And this is our job to work together with Deco, with the president, Laporta. For me, it's very important, the teamwork. And this is all.
Seek ye first the kingdom of Yah and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Hallelujah. Alright then, guys. Serious times we're living in. Don't lose your mind.